10 things that I stopped doing once I turn 40. I am Antonietta, I'm 41, soon to be 42-year-old, and I'm on the process to rebuilding my body and my life. There's so many lessons that I'm learning in the process. Today we're talking about the 10 things that I stopped doing once I turn 40. Number one, which is shocking, I stopped thinking that I was running out of time. I spent the entirety of my younger self just be so worried about time going fast and be running out of time. I remember when I was 26, I really wanted to come to the UK because for me, that probably was the last chance I had to travel. Like, I don't know what was wrong with me. But now at 40, I stopped believing that I'm running out of time and I just start to enjoy the present moment and have a lot of fun. Number two is I stopped trying to be the woman that society was telling me to be. I think I can spend all my youngest self, my youngest time, just worry about who I should be, who society expecting me to be, the good daughter, the good student, the good employee, the good partner, the good person. Always try to fit inside a box that of course nobody's clearly talking about, but is there. Once I turned 40, I did not care anymore about that box. I care about figuring out who I really was as a woman and live based on who I really was and who I really am instead of who I'm supposed to be. Lesson number 3 that is super important and is that I stop listening to generic expert advice. Everybody on the internet like to say, you should eat this way, you want to lose weight, do this one, you want to get a lot of money, do that, you want to achieve this, do that. You need to learn to work with your body, with your energy, and you will see how things just become so much easier. I'm on the process to fit a healthy BMI after being for so long in an obese BMI, and things truly have started shifting once I start to work with my body, the way my energy level works, eat when my body tells me to eat and not when expert tells me to. Eating, for example, I'm not having breakfast anymore, even if everybody say breakfast is the most important meal of the day. It's just not important for me. What is important for me is fuel my body when I have low energy in the evening. That's when I'm eating. I'm working the way my energy level works. And number 4 is sitting in the same category, and is I stop listening and try to replicate other people's morning routine. Their morning routine are not working for me, that I'm a high functioning being in the morning. I want to get to the important task. I want to get to the things that need to be get done, because that's when I have the energy and the time to do, and that's when my vibration match the vibration of the task. So I like filming video in the morning because that's when a high vibration task match my high vibration being. If I was a night owl, if I was an evening person, I would film the video in a different time of the day. But editing video is a different matter. I find editing video a low energy task for me, and I do that lying in bed in the afternoon, in the evening, when my energy starts to run out. I also, number 5, stop believing that more effort was the answer. Pushing yourself is not the answer. Clearly your body is telling you that there is something that you are not doing right. And it's not just about pushing yourself, it's about when things feel hard, when you should do something that you think you should do, but it just feels so hard to get it done. Number 6, if it has, I think, the same profile, but I stopped chasing motivation. If you wait for things to just come to you and you wanted to do things, it will never happen. But if you change the way you're doing things to fit your energy level, it becomes so much easier. For me, workout in the evening, it feels like I'm forcing myself doing stuff, and finding the motivation is impossible, but at the same time doing the workout it also feel a lot harder than it should be. But once I start moving my workout in the morning, even if the motivation is not there, and I would rather do something else, or I have something else to do and is in my mind, but I still find the process of working out a lot easier, a lot more relaxing, a lot more enjoyable. So find a way to work with yourself. One very important lesson that is completely different than what we talk until now is I stopped believing I had to earn rest. As a mother of two young kids, what I learned is rest is the most important thing you can do for yourself, because your cognitive function are going to be affected, your mood is going to be affected, your entire mental health and physical health is going to be affected. So demand rest. When your body is telling you it's time to rest, demand rest. Demand rest from your kids, demand rest from your partner, demand rest for everybody, and take a break. Number 8, we are getting to the end, is I stopped chasing quick result. I had to learn that things take a lot longer than I thought in the beginning. I spend the majority of my time just chasing quick result, and if things don't happen immediately, I would just think like, okay, this is not for me. Let's stop doing this and do something else. And that happens especially with social media. I always loved the idea to turn social media into my career, but because I was so much into quick result, I always felt like, okay, if this is not working out, it means it's the wrong idea, or it's just the wrong platform or the wrong time, and I stopped posting and creating another account or turning to another social media. I have so many profiles on YouTube, on Instagram, on TikTok. So many of them are completely lost right now. I don't even know how many I did, because I kept chasing a quick result, even if I knew this is what I wanted to do all along. Now I am a lot calmer. I understand consistency, I understand discipline, and I have a longer vision and a longer term vision, and I'm happy to stick to things for a longer time in order to see happen what I really wanted to happen. If you love something, just stick to it no matter what. It's not that if you don't get a result, it means that is a bad idea or a bad execution. Sometimes it just takes time. Number 9 is so important, and I stopped believing, and is that I stopped believing that one bad day turn into a bad week. For example, this is something that I've been experiencing a lot recently as I started this weight loss journey. Before, when I approach weight loss, what happened is that you having a bad day, and then all of a sudden you give up on yourself and you start eating like crap for the next 2 months. Now I'm having a bad day, a couple of bad days, that is okay, then I'm coming back to my journey. I don't let the failure become who I am for months and months to come. But I accept that we are human and that things are just not going according to plan every single day. Don't let one bad day become who you are. And number 10, super important, I stop starting from zero every time I slipped up. I mentioned already how many accounts I have out there. And maybe some of you also recognize me from some other account. I kept starting over just because things were not going how I expected to be, and how people on the internet said gain 100,000 subscribers in 2 weeks or something like this. If you love something, if you know that something is important for you and that's what you want to do, that's your goal, stick to it. You can have a bad day, but come back. Stop starting over. Stop starting from zero. Just embrace the journey and embrace all the setbacks. Those are the same things that I learned and that I stopped doing once turning 40. I really hope I inspire some of you to be on this beautiful journey. And if you want to be on this beautiful journey with me, hit subscribe, and I will see you at the next video. Bye for now.